and welcome to today's grammar game show. I'm your host, Will, but I'm no instant decision. And of course, let's not forget Leslie, our all-knowing voice in the sky.
Hello, everyone.
Tonight, we're going to ask you 3 questions about...
Adverbs of frequency. Yes, those short words like always and sometimes that tell us how often people do things.
Okay, now let's meet our contestants.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike.
Contestant number 2.
Hi, Will. My name's Sarah.
Welcome back, Sarah. Okay, let's get going. And don't forget, you can play along at home too. Our first question is a sorting question. Listen to these sentences and put them in the correct order from most often to least often. Here we go. A. I always ride my bike to school. B. He never sleeps before 9. C. She sometimes misses breakfast. D. You often go on holiday. E. It rarely rains here.
A, D, C, E, B. Always, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
Leslie!
Well done. As you said, from most often to least often, I always ride. You often go. She sometimes misses. It rarely rains. He never sleeps. Good job, Mike.
You know, sometimes a contestant will come along and really dazzle me with their intelligence and knowledge. Not today. 1 point for you. Question 2. What must you remember about the form of the main verb when using adverbs never and rarely?
The verb must be positive, not negative.
Leslie!
Superb. Never and rarely must take a positive verb. I never study, I rarely go.
Good job, Mike. Have 16.5 points. You don't never need to worry with an answer like that.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Now for our final question. Look at this sentence and tell me where the adverb of frequency should go.
Position B, just before the main verb.
Leslie?
Yes, Sarah, that's right.
Good job, Sarah. You aren't asleep after all. You can have 5 points, or you can gamble and go for 150 points. What would you like to do?
Gamble?
Everyone loves an entertaining fool. Here's your question. Look at this sentence and tell me where the adverb of frequency should go.
Nice try. It's position B again.
Leslie?
Wrong, I'm afraid. You were right in the first case. The adverb of frequency goes before the main verb. Unless, like in the second case, the main verb is the verb be. Then the adverb of frequency goes after.
I'm sorry, Sarah. That was wrong. Minus 12 points. Well, that brings us to the end of today's grammar game show. Let's count out the points. And the winner is Mike with 412. Well done. Here's what you've won.
It's a pen.
You can finally practice your spelling. And how did you do at home? We'll see you again next week where you can play for an even bigger prize. And Sarah, you barely got in the game at all. Why?
I think it's because...
Fascinating. Feed her to the sharks. It looks like we'll need another contestant. Thanks for joining us. Say goodbye, Leslie.
Goodbye, Leslie.
Oh, see you next time.